happy anniversary! We're here to show you guys a video that me and my mom made here, and let's get into it. When did you guys meet?
We first met when we were freshmen in college. I was in a sorority, and in the spring semester, Big Daddy joined a fraternity, and I was a little sister to the fraternity, which is just people that kind of help with them, whatever. And he had to get my signature. And my freshman year in college, I lived at home, and he came to get my signature on this board or whatever it was. And he came in the house, and my parents built the house that my mom lived in till she passed away when I was a senior in high school, and they had not bought a lot of the furniture for the house yet. Like the dining room and living room didn't have any furniture. And he asked if we were cleaning the carpets. I said, no, we just don't have furniture yet. But that was our first meeting.
And what college did you guys go to again?
Lamar University in Beaumont, Texas.
Nice.
It was Lamar Tech when we went to it, but now it's Lamar University.
And then after that, did you guys hang out or anything? Or
we knew each other, but we didn't really date. A year later, I guess, in college and fraternities and sororities have spring balls or spring formals, they call them. And so I guess it was our sophomore year that spring, he invited me to go to the ATO ball, but because I was a little sister and I wasn't dating anybody in the fraternity at that time. But we did not have a good time. It was not good.
why? The ball was not good, or?
Well, it was, I felt kind of like it was a pity date, you know? Like they felt like somebody should invite me, and so he did, and he didn't they always have like favors. Like that year it was like, I think an ATO beach towel. You know, it's not a big deal, but he didn't get a favor. We just did not have a good time. It was not a good date.
So then after that, did you guys meet up, or did you guys kind of go your separate ways for a little while?
Yeah, we went our separate ways. I can't remember the right progression. I think after that, like a year later, I had a friend that was an ATO, and he and I would go to balls together. We were just good friends. And for some reason, I asked Big Daddy to go to one of them with me. Then when we started dating, we had like 20 dates, you know, not big dates, but 20 outings, you know, going to get a Coke or going to the movie in like 30 days. So when we started dating again, we really started dating.
And did Big Daddy ask you to go on the first date, or did you ask him to go on the first date?
I think I asked him, but we didn't. I don't think that's when we started dating. I think we did that, and then I'm not sure how we. I have a calendar somewhere that has all of our dates recorded on it, but I don't have it. Don't know where it is since we moved, but.
Right.
But once we started dating the last time we dated, we started dating in February, and then we got married the next January.
Wow, you guys moved really fast.
But we knew each other, you know, all that time. I mean, we would see each other on campus and things, but I mean, we were friends. We were friends first before we.
Well, my parents stayed for like 8 years before they got married. But. So when you guys got married, what?
I was just going to say things were different back then.
Yeah.
You know, they said a lot of girls went to college to get their MRS, which is Mrs. So-and-so, to get married, basically. I didn't do that, but it just worked out that way.
So did you guys when did you guys graduate college?
I graduated this spring after we got married. When we got married in January, all I had left to do was my student teaching. Huh. And Big Daddy, because he played football, he had to go the spring semester and then the next fall semester. So I started teaching school that fall of 1971.
Okay, welcome. Now, welcome to Interrogation. Now, okay, so, when did you meet Gigi?
We met in college. I went to get her signature. I was in a fraternity and I was a pledge. It's like before you get to be a member, and you have to do certain things. And she was a little sister of our fraternity. And so I had to go to her house and get her signature in my book. You had a book.
And then did you guys hang out after that, or did you guys kind of go your separate ways?
Yeah, we were freshmen. It was the spring of our freshman year. And I knew her from that. And then when I would see her, we talked a little, but we didn't go out until I think it was the next year. We had one date to our fraternity party, spring formal, and it didn't go very well at all. And
What happened?
she was mad. There was stuff going on. There's always little politics involved in Little Sisters, and the guy that was running them was rude to them. And I wasn't a part of that. I don't think I had the appropriate amount of sympathy. I didn't get her a beach towel. That was the favor. It was $12, and I thought that was a lot of money for a beach towel for somebody I wasn't going with or anything. And
What year was this?
this was 1969. And so the spring of 69. And then in the spring of 70, we had another date a year later, where she called me and asked me to take her to another sorority party. It wasn't even her sorority. And we went and we just had a great time, and we went out every night then forever, basically till now. We've been pretty much together since 1970.
So you didn't buy her an $86 beach towel in today's money?
Yeah, that's true.
That's a pretty big ripoff.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So when did you propose?
In the summer of 1970. It was we started dating in February, or actually maybe late January. And then 6 months later, we were engaged.
And then you guys got married the next spring.
But yes, the next January, in 71. So it was about 6 months later we got married. We only went together total 11 months before we married.
Hello, Mom.
Hi, babe.
So today we are here to celebrate Gigi and Big Daddy's 50th anniversary. And I have some questions for you.
All right.
To start off, what was your favorite memory of Gigi and Big Daddy, or Jack and Ann, or Mom and Dad?
That's really hard because there's so many happy memories. I definitely remember so many fun trips to the Frio to float the river, and of course celebrating holidays together. Christmas was always really magical. Gigi did an amazing job of making it magical, and Big Daddy too.
To a lesser extent.
Yes, to a lesser extent. But I have to say, I mean, I think like my favorite memories are watching them with you. And I mean, part of that's because it's more recent, but it's so fun to see the way that they both enjoy, you know, you and Karina, and really are awesome in grandparenting you and spoiling you within reason. And so that's a real joy. And I think another like really special memory is when we got married. How when Daddy and I got married, Chris and I got married, how excited they were and how open they were to celebrating the, you know, both the Chinese cultural parts and the you know, more American traditions, and how fun it was to watch them learn about the Chinese culture and embrace it. And you know, I think that's just something that is a arc through my experience with them, is just that they're really interested in learning about other people and care deeply about other people.
Cool. And to the next question. What do you think what do you want to say to Gigi and Big Daddy or your parents for their 50th anniversary?
I want to say congratulations. I think when I think about how, you know, being married for 15 years to Chris feels like a long time and a lot of work and of course joy. I can't even imagine what 35 more years will feel like. And it's really, I'm in awe of the commitment that they've made to each other. And I think number one, I just want to say thank you. Like my life and my children's lives have benefited so much from the creative and supportive relationship and family that they have had. And I'm really, really appreciative.
Thank you. Thank you, Mommy/Courtney, for this interview. And next we will be going to Uncle Brent. Hello, Uncle Brent.
Hello.
Today we're here to record you. Question one is, what is your favorite memory of your parents?
My favorite memory of my parents. Probably just I don't know if I have just one. I'll give you a bunch and then I'll try to circle back to one. But just the knowing that they were just there for me all the time, and my mom would give notes like before games. She still gives notes before games, and letters or whatever, and always there to support me and anything I wanted, and just to make sure I was happy. My favorite memory of them, as far as being a couple, I don't really know if I have a specific one. Come back to that one. We'll come back in a second.
Okay, and what do you want to tell your parents about their 50th anniversary?
Happy anniversary. It's been, since I've been around, it's been pretty awesome. 41 years. I don't know, probably the first 9 weren't as good, but I'm sure after I got there, it stepped up, and it's been a lot of fun to watch you guys and be role models, and just love you guys. Congratulations.
Okay, and do you have?
I'm trying to think. Can you edit this, or is it
Yeah,
all?
I can
gonna be-
edit it.
Ah. All right. My favorite memory of them as a couple is just the way they always have fun together. Still, they go to movies or whatever. Or we used to go to movies, and just when I was living with them, they would watch TV together. They would have their show or whatever, and they would both be into the NFL games. My mom was into it as well. On The Last Man Standing, she wanted to know the picks as well. Just to
Start over. Well, there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
You-
hello. No, we're recording.
All
I'm
right.
so sorry.
It's all right. So you
Um,
want to ask questions again, then I'll
Yeah,
go.
so question 1. What was your favorite memory of Gigi and Big Day, or like over time, what was your favorite thing about them?
Yeah. So mine. It's not really necessarily a single memory. It's more of kind of an overtime type thing. And it really goes to at my wedding or at the rehearsal dinner when they made speeches. My mom and actually she forgot it in her speech, and then she had to stand up and say it again, which I'm glad she did because it's very poignant. Was she kind of just talked about how marriage, everyone will focus on, everyone knows that it's in sickness and in health, but everyone will focus on the health or the good times and all of that. But really, she talked about how it is one of the great things is to have the partner there during the hard times. And that's one thing that for me, almost 5 years in the marriage myself, just realizing that really is the real beauty of marriage and a partnership is to have someone there to share it. And then those times that are tough to be able to, have someone that loves you and help you through them. Or if it's, help each other through them together, those types of things. So for me, it's kind of more looking back on times in their lives when they were there for each other. Whether one of them had, was sick with something, and being there and also interacting with the family for that. And then also, both of them during the loss of their mothers, both their, Bibby, I wasn't born yet, and then Papa was sick, so I don't remember those exact, very much, but just remembering how they were there for each other during loss of Mammy and Dee Dee, and how, down to trying to kind of be there more for facilitate with the kids and everything else going on during that time and help, especially with, for me more with Mammy, like when my mom was trying to just kind of help me more get through that so that my dad could focus on his stuff. And same with my dad though, with the other, the other way around is, I remember driving from Lubbock to Beaumont with him and, and just him kind of trying to be there more for the kids so that my mom could, mourn in her own way and then also have to be able to do everything else she was doing. So I think for me, that's their big thing. The big thing is I remember just, that role models of them, just how much they've shown their love for each other during hard times.
And the second question is, what do you want to say to them for their 50th anniversary?
Congratulations. It's, that's obviously a huge accomplishment. It's crazy to think about how young they got married at 21 and 22. They were babies. But so just, I'm obviously glad that they got married. I always tell them, I'm glad they, it's really important to me that they stay married for the first 16 years, but I'm glad they've stayed now the future, the latter 34. I'm also glad that they've been able to do that. And, just that they're great role models for, for people that are going through marriage together on their own now, and how it's just, I know that, from being around during their, during living with them for almost 20 years of their marriage, I know it wasn't always, sunshine and rainbows. I know they didn't make it to 50 years because it was always easy. They had to work through things and talk through things and figure things out together a lot of that time. And so just extremely proud of them that they were able to do that. And that they were able to make it to this, this accomplishment of time, and hopefully can't wait for, more big ones like this. And so, but 50 is a pretty big accomplishment, and I'm proud of them and I love them.
Yeah. Big Daddy, if you live to Uncle or Davis's wedding, then I will be incredibly impressed. This is Big Daddy's dream, is he wants to live for all of his grandkids to get married.
Oh wow. So yeah, well, you never know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, if Davis got married at 22, that's the thing. We gotta get him married at 22 and not 32. Yeah, but
Yeah.
And then you never know. They're trying hard and doing well.
We hope you enjoyed this film, and we are so grateful to the Young family for all of the love and support
Yay!
over all of these years. We look forward to many more. Cheers!